Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Wednesday night feature match. Tonight we have the Blizzards against the Vipers. Cordorf, what are we looking forward to with this matchup? We got two heavy hitters.
Yeah, well, Rumble, this is going to be a match that is going to be determining who is the first in the Cloud Division and in the Solar Conference, as these teams are 1 and 2. The Vipers sitting at number 1 in their conference with a 30-14 record. The Blizzards at 27-17. Now the Vipers are ranked 2nd overall, and the Blizzards are tied for 4th overall. Now I think what we're specifically going to be looking in this game is going to be the dynamic duos on each team. I think you're going to look at, for the Blizzards, Duke and Shamu. Now, Duke and Shamu have, 70%? I think they have 70% of their team's goals, versus when you look at the Vipers, Memlo, Commentix, and Fickerson all have an even spread of the goals for their team. So I think what's going to really come down to is can the dynamic duo of the Blizzards take on the whole team of the Vipers?
Yes, absolutely. We have the Vipers coming in with a strong 16-4 out of their last 5 matches, and the Blizzards are at 13-7 out of the last 5. Now, these two teams did face previously in the season. This is their second time meeting for their in-division games, and the Blizzards actually took that series 3-1 over the Vipers back in June.
Yeah, and the Blizzards are actually 11-1 in their last 12 matches, which puts them in a great position for this game and a great start. Rocket League has just gave me a black screen. But then also the Vipers are coming off a recent 3-1 win over the Gladiators, which is the first team overall in their league. And that's also the first time the Gladiators have lost more than one game to a team this entire season.
Yeah, it's very big for the Vipers coming off that 3-1 over the Gladiators. A couple of things to note out. When we're looking, like you said, Duke and Shamu coming from the Blizzards. Duke has 10 cycles currently right now. It's quite a lot of cycles, so he's doing a lot of work out in the field. One thing I do want to point out, though, is that if Shamu can step up and finish these shots, he has 127 shots right now with only a 30% shooting accuracy. So if he can finish the opportunities that are presented today, I think Blizzards are going to have a really good shot at taking some games off of Vipers.
Yeah, I mean, the other important thing is, yeah, my Rocket League crashed. I'm coming back right now. All right, I'm good. The other important thing to look at there is that you look at the Blizzard shot percentage. They are 2nd overall. Let me see. Second overall in the entire league at their shot percentage of 37.86. But Shamu just brings it so far down. You have Duke at 44%, and he's 2nd overall in individual shot percentage. You have Volts at 44%, 3rd overall, and you have Dread who's at a 38%, and then it just drops when you get to Shamu.
Yeah,
so I think he's really. I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I was gonna say both these teams are their overall league. They're both top 3 in overall league shot percentage. You got Blizzards at 2, Vipers at 3, so it's going to be a high octane gameplay. So all the players are loaded up. Sorry, a little lag here. Let's get underway. Memlo off into the wall, trying to keep pressure, but Shamu gets to clear down the side, and now the Vipers are going to have to retreat. Shamu has time, gets a nice fake, touch back to Duke. Duke takes a shot underneath. Fickerson goes into the bottom left corner.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're talking about. That dynamic duo of Duke and Shamu already showing that they can play together so well. As you get that quick pass back from Shamu, and many players just go for that shot on net, and he fakes out the Vipers, resulting in a fast 1-0 lead for the Blizzards.
Great patience from Shamu, and now Blizzards are going to be up 1-0 with 4:40 on the clock. Ball jumps back into Blizzard's half. Duke trying to clear it past Fickerson, does get an extra touch. He's got Shamu coming in the middle. Ball pops up off the wall. Commentix drops it to Memlo. Memlo with Dread, nice 50 to the side. Duke's gonna have time on the wall to clear this forward. No one's ahead from the Blizzards to intercept it, but Commentix is there. Dread takes to the wall. What do you think that Vipers need to do to come back and respond quickly? Maybe an own goal?
Well, not that for sure. I was about to say, I think the Vipers are keeping a really good amount of pressure here, but the Vipers also weren't rotating correctly, and so they left their goal open to mistakes like that, where it just took the Blizzard to put a shot on target and then make a mistake on Vipers, and they're already up 2-0 this fast in the game.
Yeah, Memlo pulling a Stover, throwback to last season, big own goal. Let's see if Duke can do with this ball into the corner, takes it up the wall. As Memelo on the wall looks the challenge, doesn't quite get it. Cometix throws it up to the back. Dread does touch this wide as Fickerson's going to be there to try to get it. Miss coming out of Shamu and Fickerson, but Memelo's there to clean. And a good pressure coming from Vipers right now. Memelo just off the wall. Cometix takes it to the side. Shamu doesn't get the touch he's looking for. Dread, again, brings it back into the Vipers' corner. Pops it off the wall, doesn't quite get it. Memelo lets it roll through, knowing there's no pressure coming from the Vipers' side.
I think that the Vipers have been doing a good job of keeping the pressure up this game, but the Blizzards have been taking their chances. I mean, they've got 2 shots and 2 goals, and one of their goals they scored wasn't even a real shot. It was an own goal. So I think if the Vipers do keep the pressure up that they've been applying, I think it might turn the tides here.
Absolutely. I see a goal could definitely come down. I think they can find each other a little better on the field. They're kind of just one pass short of, see, no one's there to follow that up. One pass short of making a good attempt on goal. Right now it's 2-2 in shots, so they're both pretty even, but with 2 shots going in for Blizzards. Cometix has a good open shot on the ball, takes his time, tries to slow play it, but double commit from Duke and Dread does get the ball out, and Shamu will keep the pressure back over to Vipers. Memelo doesn't quite get the touch. Duke throws it up off the wall. Dread is trying to follow it in, fix it with a nice challenge to the side. Shamu's also up. He's going to try to touch this down. Memelo's going to beat Dread to this ball. He's got Fickerson down there. Fickerson's going to try to put it back to Memelo. Doesn't quite get it as Duke hits it back into the Vipers' corner. Good pressure coming from Blizzards here.
The Blizzards are playing a lot of high pressure here. They're trying to force the Vipers to make a mistake, and it seems like it's working.
Ooh, just curls in. Duke managed to get that up and over. I believe it was Memelo.
It was a great demo from Dread, too, as he took out the last defender that Vipers had. And then it was that constant pressure from the Blizzards that resulted in the goal there.
This game is off to a good start for Blizzards. The 3-0 lead. Almost half the game's gone by so far. Let's see if the Vipers can try to bring this back and settle down. Could be nerves of the first game. Big game coming in, and I expect to see them bring it back. It may not be this game, but it could be the next. They're definitely someone that the Blizzards will not overlook.
Yeah, I think what really happens is as soon as that first goal goes in, the momentum just shifted directly to the Blizzards, and the Vipers just got kind of discouraged.
Dread off the wall, looking for Duke. Duke tries to put it down. Memelo ends up popping it up high, and Shamu's going to be there uncontested. He's going to take his time, drops it back, but big retreat from Blizzards. It must be low on boost. Fixed it into the corner. It's going to pop out for Memelo. Memelo looking to put this in. Good save from Dread. Fixton has time. Dread's going to be pressuring, though. Cometix looking for Memelo off the wall.
Dread's been killer on that defense, though, for the Blizzards. Already with 3 saves this game, making sure that the Vipers can't get any of their shots to just hit that back of the net.
Dread is definitely being the rock that the Blizzards need. He is the... Shamu with a deadly fake.
That was a fantastic play there. I mean, we were just talking about how great Dread was on defense, but he played a great pass to Shamu, and he just gets the fake, and just the Vipers take the bait and just leaves the goal wide open. No recovering from that.
Fickerson sees Shamu looking at the goal with the ball, thinking it's do or die, gotta hit it now, and Shamu just rips the e-brake. Ooh, great.
It's the second goal this game that he's got from the Blizzards playing just like that. Instead of forcing the shot, just taking their time.
Dread just puts it away. Just great vision from Dread to just hit it over Cometix, who has to take an early turn after the demo.
Yeah, and Blizzards have been using their demos so well this game. I mean, we started off the game with Memelo getting a demo on the Blizzards, and then Blizzards immediately responding with a goal. And then the last 2 of the last 3 goals have been the result of the Blizzards getting the demo on the Viper and leaving the net wide open.
Well, it looks like if you're the Vipers, you gotta brush this off. This game 1. You gotta look forward to towards game 2. You gotta think about what went wrong, what went right, what can they capitalize on. Duke gets it over Cometix easily, picks up this boost. Cometix is gonna try to take it slow, but Duke's there for the wall. Shamu's gonna try to get it. Triple commit coming from Vipers.
It looked like a little bit of miscommunication there as you saw Fickerson and Memelo go for that save and then hit each other, just putting them out of position.
Good hit. Fickerson takes to the wall. Cometix is going to be there. He's going to have time on this wall to pop it up forwards. You have Fickerson in the middle. So you have to come in 50 with Duke, who wins that 50. Memelo pops it. Shamu's just waiting patiently. And now this game is definitely just in Blizzard's hands, it seems like. Good pass play coming from Fickerson to Cometix. Cometix shot. Good Dread. Again, this man is an immovable object out of goal. You cannot get him out. He's just stopping everything.
And once again, we see that demo coming out of the Blizzard, resulting in another goal. I mean, half their goals this game have come straight out of demos, and obviously a great shot from Duke there. But the demos have just been so instrumental in their win this game.
It's so pretty. If you're Blizzards, you can't let this 6-0 go to your head. You gotta, if they want to take another big decisive lead, they gotta maybe change something up to respond to Vipers. What do you think for Blizzards to win this next game?
I mean, for Blizzards to win this next game, I think they just got to keep doing what they're doing. I think they just got to keep doing their demos, playing the way they've been playing, because they've been playing fantastically. But if Vipers want to come back from this, the Vipers just need to wipe this one off, not sweat this one. And when I was talking to Memlo of the Vipers actually before the game, asking if what they think some of the key factors of success have been so far is their passing. Now, that may have been true so far, but this game we just haven't seen that passing come out of the Vipers. And if it's one of the key factors of success, they really need to show it in this next game against the Blizzards, and show why they are second overall and show that they deserve to be here.
Definitely, the passing was not there. You're absolutely correct. They were just short. It seemed like they were always on their heels. They did have good pressure at times, but Dread was easy, just getting the clears out. Blizzards always had someone to follow up on the ball from their clears, and Vipers just weren't there to, I guess, maintain proper pressure, because they did have the ball on Blizzard's half for a decent amount of time, some good segments, but
yeah, like the first minute and a half was all on the Vipers just pressuring the Blizzards.
Mm-hmm. And then,
but I feel like
you go ahead.
I would say I feel like as soon as the demo started to come out of Blizzards, the Vipers just kind of started playing more passively and a little scared that demo was going to happen and catch them off guard.
Okay, right now we got game 2 coming up. Blizzards coming off a 6-0 win of game 1. Dread wins the kickoff with a huge favorite. Mentix takes it wide. Duke's going to try to intercept us on the wall. He does get a touch over him. Shemu's going to be back. He's going to try to catch us into the corner. He's got an uncontested clear here. He takes his time. He's going to let it drop. Maybe look for a floor pinch. He does get the floor pinch. Dread's there. Good 50 coming off from Memlo. Duke off the wall. No one's there to follow it for Blizzards. Melo's going to get a big clear down. Commentix. Shemu's going to touch this. Drops it straight down. Memlo rolls it up the wall. Dread's going to be there to clear it. And Shemu and Duke. Duke leaves it for Shemu. Shemu's big touch. Commentix, good hit. This could be in. Bar down. Good shot.
Yeah, the first goal of the game, just instrumental. I mean, the Vipers taking an early lead, which could result in a better game than last time, but it was really just putting that shot on target so they could force the Blizzards to make a mistake, which is exactly what the Blizzards did to the Vipers to start off the last game.
Big play coming through. Duke wins another kickoff. Let's see if the Blizzards can hold the pressure here. The double commit coming from Dread. Dread trying to do something fancy. Good touchdown to Duke. Dickinson takes his time, clears it wide. Gonna have a moment, tries to take it up the wall, gets it past Shemu. Commentix is gonna try to follow this up. Duke's gonna be there to pop it across, and Shemu's in the corner. He's gonna try to maybe drop this down for Dread. Dixon touches it wide, not far enough though. Duke's gonna be there to try to hit this in. Dixon touched wide, Duke. Commentix has time, gets it past Dread, gets it past one. He's got Memlo on the other side of the net, but can't seem to follow it up. Good bump onto Shemu.
Oh, they're just trying to force the mistake. Ooh. There it is. After soon as they saw Duke miss his opportunity, you saw the rush in by Fickerson, and Dread was just not in a position to make the save there. An early 2-0 lead for the Vipers.
Yeah, it could be some miscommunication from Duke and Dread. Duke did jump up, but he must have been in a poor position to follow up on that ball from Fickerson, and just follows up. Good shot from Duke, just off the wall. Pops to the side. All three in the corner. Bump onto Duke. If Vipers can clear this ball, they can do an easy counter here. Pops it up. Duke's going to be low on boost. He does pick up a full pad. Commentix off the wall. Fickerson's up. Dread gets the clear. Memo's going to be there, though. Just past him. He can't get the big boom. Duke off the wall. Memo's there to also touch it again. He's going to try to follow with a double. Gets a double touch. Brings it back down. Commentix. Memo looking for a little cheeky touch. Duke is too fast to the ball.
It seems like every time that you see the Blizzards getting the counterattack, it's because Shamu is getting beat, and then he just doesn't rotate back in time to make the save. And we almost saw right there that beat Shamu and tried to go for the quick counterattack.
Oh! It's off the wall. Duke almost goes for the solo play. He fakes out one, dribbles past the other, and gets the demo, and the ball just goes wide. Vixen's up. Goal's open if he can get this past. He does. It's going to be in. Back left corner. Nice. Good job, Vixen.
They're taking a fast 3-0 lead for the Vipers. They don't want a repeat of last game, obviously. They want to show that there's a reason they're second in the league. But just the quick, like, seeing the open opportunity and just taking the quick shot, resulting in another goal for them taking a 3-0 lead.
Definitely some better passing plays we've seen this game, too, from Vipers. They must have had a little talk, settled things down, because they're definitely playing a lot better than their game one. Good shot and clear from Fickerson. Another one off. Mendel's going to be there looking for Fickerson downfield if he can get there. Fickerson pops it up for Comentix. Comentix goes up, buries it.
A fantastic pass play there. All three of their players on the team were involved in this play. Memlo to Fickerson, straight up to Comentix as they take a three-person pass play with a great shot to end it off there. Just do it exactly to the Blizzard what they did to the Vipers last game.
Yeah. This game is definitely a little teeter-totter. Both teams are up, both teams are down. Comentix off the wall. Good demo from Dread onto Memlo. Dread's going to have time on the ball. Look for the pass to Shamu. Shamu's going to be there. Memlo's the nice challenge. Fickerson back to the middle to Memlo. Memlo can't get it. Good touch from Shamu to box him out. Duke has time. Fickerson touches down it with Comentix. We're going to have to see the Vipers get back and try to clear this ball out. Memlo booms it off the wall. Dread throws it back up off the ceiling. Just wide. Comentix big boom.
Quick counterattack.
A lot of better clears from Vipers than from game one. Their clears have been really effective and a lot stronger and well coordinated.
Yeah, they've resulted in a lot of dangerous plays this game.
Almost. Redix has time. He bumps Shamu. Solid 50 coming from Comentix.
Yeah, that bump really set the play up here. I mean, Comentix looks like he could have had a shot there, but stopping Shamu makes sure that he wasn't able to put himself into a dangerous position to make the save. And then Comentix just be able to force the ball into the net there. The 5-0 lead, just looking like it's going to happen, be the exact same scoreline as last game. Unless the Blizzards pull something out. I don't think they're going to really have a chance in this game.
So Duke over to Fickerson. Fickerson's going to clear this ball a little shallow. Seeping another touch to Comentix. Comentix going to try to put this past Shamu. He does. 6-0 Vipers.
Yeah, the Vipers just, they want to show that they belong. Like I've said this like 3 times this game, and I know I sound like a broken record, but like they are definitely doing that. They're having the pass plays. They're forcing the aggressive offense, and they're forcing the opportunities. And Blizzard's got to find a way to come back from this.
Oh, Fickerson with the kickoff. Did you get it in? He does.
Oh my goodness. I mean, you have 2 of the players in the Vipers with hat tricks. Comentix has 4 goals. Fickerson's got 3. I mean, you only see 3 assists for the entire game, but they don't need assists anymore. They're scoring goals by themselves. Taking their opportunities.
Yeah, Fickerson, I know, has 2 of his 3 goals were solo plays going across the goal.
No, they've been playing fantastic this game.
Fickerson's up off the backboard. Shamu's going to try to touch this wide. He does, looking for a follow-up, but Comentix off the wall. Memlo with a good turn down the middle, throws it up off the backboard. Duke's going to go for the backboard clear. He does get it. Shamu looking for a touch. Fickerson's going to have time on this corner, see if he can get it past. He does. Melo's going to drop it back down to Fickerson. Fickerson tries to pop it to Comentix, a little behind him, but I love the idea. They're moving the ball beautifully down the field, looking for each other. They're
not just pushing it forward, trying to get the Blizzard on their heels. They're passing with a purpose. You know, they're hitting the ball where their teammates are going to be, you know, putting them in a dangerous position for things to happen like that, where they have to force Dread to go all the way up into the aerial there to make a save.
Memlo, time up the wall, 30 seconds remaining in game 2.
I feel like Memlo really wants to get in here and get a goal. You know, he's the only one on the Vipers without a goal so far this game, and I feel like he's hungry.
Yeah, Memlo right now I think is just in the mode of rotating properly. He knows his teammates are popping off, and he's like, I need to just continue doing what I'm doing and being in good positions. He just shakes that ball wide of the post. I think he's just trying to rotate properly and stay as a unit rather than, you know, some players get hungry or aggressive or for those goals, and he's just trying to make sure he's there for his team. He throws it up to Fickerson. Fickson's going to try to touch this down. Leaves it for Memlo.
Memlo gets his goal. And that's the end of game 2 right there with an 8-0 win for the Vipers. Now, as sorry, what was that?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I did interview Memlo before the game, and I asked if he had anything to say to the stream, and he would like to do a shout-out to Minty Miller. I think it was a great time to do with that goal coming in. Now, I think the interesting thing between these two matches, exactly as Art of War just said, we were playing on US West. Now we are going to have to switch to US East, so it's going to be interesting how the Vipers and the Blizzards adapt to that. As I think the Vipers were the US West team and the Blizzards were the US East team.
Yeah, definitely a little change up going on here. We'll see who can prevail. But I gotta say, the Vipers really stepped it up in game 2. They played as a unit. They did what they needed to do. Now it's up to the Blizzards to respond. They came out firing in game 1. We're kind of absent in game 2. You know, it's what's gonna happen in game 3. Are we gonna? I foresee a low scoring game in game 3. I think it's gonna be both teams are gonna be feeling it. They're gonna knuckle down on defense, get better clears from the Blizzard side, and I'm thinking 2-1 in game 3.
All right, I'm thinking 3-1. I think Blizzard will take it, and I only think that because as the Vipers have to go onto the USC server now, I think their ping's going to be a little high and their reactions are going to be a little slow. I think they're gonna have an extra 40, 60 ping, and I think what's going to happen is they're going to think they have a ball and they're just going to miss it, and then the Blizzard's just going to capitalize on that as they're in their home court, basically.
Okay, interesting stuff. I think the Vipers are going to clean this up. I think they're running high. I think they're playing good.
No, we'll see what happens.
Let's see, let's get everybody loaded up into the game. Just wait for the players to join. Shout out to
Oh, there you go.
Shout out to Twitch chat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you're enjoying the game so far.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Dread does this game. I know we talked a lot about Duke and Shamu being that dynamic duo, and then Dread really showed up in the first game, and I think he's going to be really instrumental if the Blizzards want to take this one.
Duke off the wall into the corner, looking to get it past Fixin. Doesn't quite get it. Dred's going to be able to follow up off the wall. Gets the shot across, looking for Shamu in the middle. Doesn't quite find him. Duke throws it up. Commentix off the wall. Shamu's going to turn early here to try to throw off the backboard. He does. Can he follow for a nice double? Throws it up. Duke's going to be there to try to put this in. Shit, Shamu just goes wide. Good defense from Commentix. Follow that pass. Now Memlo's up. He's got Commentix downfield. Doesn't quite get it. Fixin has time on this ball. He's going to launch it up. He's got Memlo in the corner. Duke's going to get it over top of him. Shamu off the wall. Duke throws it up. Commentix again. Good backboard clear here. Straight down. Nice read from Dread off the bounce. Shamu's up trying to 50 it. Good bump from Dread. Duke with the shot. Bump. Nice stuff from Commentix taking it out. He's going to have time. He's going to beat Duke here. Duke's going to be low on boost. Can't quite get to it. Fix off the wall. Shamu's going to clear this. Memo's going to try to good time to turn there. Duke's going to pop us off the backboard. Looking to follow it up. Commentix is there to put into the corner.
Yeah, I think one of the things we're seeing here is also the Blizzard are using their bumps in their demos a lot more this game than they did in Game 2. Whereas in Game 1, they won 6-0, and like we said earlier, 3 of those goals were off demos. And then last game, they lose 8-0. I don't think I saw a single demo come out of Blizzards.
Yeah, they got to bring that physicality back into Game 3 for sure if they're going to win. Fix it with the shot on net. It goes in. Good pass from Commentix across. And I believe Shamu was a little behind Shamu. Let's see. Duke drops it. Oh, it was Duke that touched the backflip to Fix. That's just unfortunate.
Yeah, but I mean, Fickerson just capitalizing on the opportunities, letting Vipers take a quick 1-0 lead, even if it's not on their home servers. So.
Virtue. Both players with about 100 ping, Fixin and Memlo. So we'll see who can step up a little bit. Duke and Dread bumping each other. Dread off the wall, clangs it off the backboard, down to Shamu. Shamu puts this to the left over Fickerson. 1-1, just like that. Blizzard respond.
A quick response there. Once again, a great passing play. You see Shamu go to Dread, Dread straight back to Shamu, and then nothing you can really do there on the Vipers' part is they just put it perfectly where it needs to be.
Great response from Blizzards. Just with a nice, cool, cold response. Shamu drops down to Fixin. Fixin throws it up. Duke's going to be there on the wall. He's got Dread in the middle. Good read from Memlo out forward as the Vipers going to keep pressure. Fixin looked for the bump in the goal, but Shamu left early. That could have been a really good bump. Shamu did not leave that goal as soon as he did. Down to Commentix. Commentix over to pass to Shamu, who hits it up for Memlo. Memlo's going to touch us down off the wall. Duke's going to be there to try to get it, but Commentix takes the ball over the top of Duke. Dread's going to have the corner ball here. He's going to leave for Fixin. Fixin throws it up. He's got Memlo in the corner. Shamu, good read. Pops it away.
Just gets up so fast for these aerials. I feel like if you ever go up for an aerial, I feel like Shamu's already up there like 2 seconds before you can even think about going up.
Comentix goes up. Oh, miscommunication. They both must have called the ball because the net was open. Could have been a 2-1. Memlo off this. Oof, good defense from Duke. Pops it up. Fixin's going to be there, but Duke's going to beat him to this ball. Who does get it? Memlo with a good touch over him. Nice little backflip. He's got one. He's going to beat the second. Doesn't quite beat him.
Yeah, he had a double commit there. If he had won that, he would have had an easy a shot on goal there.
Duke looked for the solo play as all of Blizzards were on the same side of the field. Couldn't really flick that away to anyone. We got about 1:50 left in the clock. Good defense from Memlo. Dread's going to try to shoot this. Memlo again, good defense. Throwing himself in front of Dread, stopping any kind of shooting opportunity.
Yeah, I think Memlo's defense has been stellar this entire series. And like you were saying last game, he seems like just a player that's he knows his spot in his rotation. He knows to let his teammates, pop off on offense and do what they need to do. But he's just doing fantastic on defense.
We have seen a lot of pressure coming from Vipers this game 3, but Blizzards have been rotating as well, very good and countering very efficiently. Little miss from Shamu. Big into Comentix. Duke with a nice 50 keeps the ball on Viper's half. Dread's gonna have an uncontested shot here. Tries to put it into the far post, but can't get it past Comentix. Good little touch towards Fixin. Trying to get past Duke. Duke keeping pressure again. Shamu. This could go over Dread. We've got Comentix one-on-one with Duke. Tries to force it in quickly. Duke with a nice read into that near post. Fixin lays it up off the backboard. Shamu's there to clear it wide. Comentix has a time. He's going to try to bury this in. Fixin almost gets the redirect.
Yeah, and they were trying to get that bump on Dread. That's why Dread did that double jump and put him out of position, which is a great play there from the Vipers.
Little mishaps going on right now. Vipers might be collapsing here. They're just not getting the proper touches out of their half.
I mean, we've seen 3 opportunities where the ball's just bounced in front of the opposing team net, and neither team's been able to finish it. It's been once for the Vipers, 2 times for the Blizzards.
From Memlo keeps the ball over to Fixin. Fixin's going to try to throw this in. Ball drops down. We have OT for game 3.
It looks like you might be right here about the score being 2-1. Good call.
Well, when both teams blow their load... Oh, Memlo puts it away!
Oh, Memlo.
Speaking about blowing their load, Memlo blows that ball back in the net. Easy.
Yeah, he's taking the last goal from the last 2 games, securing the Vipers a 2-1 lead here, so now they can't lose this series. Great game there from Memlo. Showing up on defense the entire time and then coming in on offense when he needs to. Like we said, just sticking to his rotations, doing what he needs to do.
He's playing a right old proper game of Rocket League. He's no mad lad. He's no mad lad.
It's no mad lad. Oh. All right. So when I was interviewing Memlo before the game for the Vipers, asking if they wanted to change anything going into this matchup. Sorry about that. He said that they haven't planned anything for them to change. But I honestly think it's been working out pretty fine for him. We saw the first match, they did struggle a little bit when it came to passing, but as soon as they fixed their passing there, they've been pretty dominant this series with an 8-0 win and then a 2-1 win where we saw them apply pressure the entire game, and it felt like the Blizzards were on their heel for much of that match.
Yeah, I did say it's going to be a low-scoring game. Definitely was. What do you think Game 4 is going to look like? Coming out from 2 big scores from Game 1 and Game 2 out of both squads, and then this close OT goal game in Game 3.
I think the Blizzard is going to get a little desperate. They want to get this 2-2. They want to, make sure that they're not losing this series 3-1. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to be a little desperate. They're going to overcommit a little bit. They're going to put too much pressure on offense, and the Vipers will take this one. I'm going to say 3-1. Don't think it'll be too high of a high-scoring game.
3-1 Vipers. Okay, I can feel that. I'm going to go with 3-1 Blizzards.
Yes, Blizzard takes the first goal. Caster's curse right there. Shamu quickly silencing me.
Ball pops up. Dickerson tries to cheat up, but the ball just pops up to the ceiling. It gets behind him. Memlo's over in the corner boost, and the follow from Shamu puts it in. I think Blizzard are going to play way more aggressive than we've seen them in last game. I think they're going to go back to their game 1 performance, and they're going to look for passing plays like this. Shamu looking to find Dread, couldn't quite get him. Memlo off the wall, does get it. Duke's going to be there to catch. It's a little high. Commentex doesn't want to get it. Dread pops the ball over. Fixon's going to be the last one back. He's going to try to touch this wide. He does get it. Memlo's going to try to doink this. Doesn't get the touch. But Fixon's going to be there first to the wall. He's going to pop this into the middle. No one's there from Vipers to follow this up, though. It's a great pass into the middle.
Yeah, they really need to be there for the follow-up on those passes. Otherwise, you're just wasting an opportunity to take the attack there.
Shamu gets it over two. Going to try to set this down for Duke. Good patience. Pops it forward. Commentex over. Dread's going to try to get this again off the wall. He's got Shamu in the middle. Shamu's up. He's going to try to drop this down off the ceiling. Gets a little bit too far wide. Duke's going to be there first. He throws it back in. Commentex is going to look to pop this wide. He does. Let's see if Dread can put this pressure back on the Vipers half, and he does.
Yeah, they're trying to apply the pressure, trying to force a mistake out of the Blizzard, but... Sorry, trying to force a mistake out of the Vipers there, but the Vipers just playing a solid defense right now.
Another one back over. It's just call and response right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, this ball pops over 50. This could be in.
I think I might just stop talking. I mean, saying the Vipers playing a solid defense to get that. Oh, sorry. Blizzard right there getting scored on. Oh my goodness, can't even think about which team is which. No, Blizzard just scored. Like I said, I should probably just stop talking, but I said Vipers playing a solid defense, they immediately get scored on. Oh goodness.
Yeah, bit unfortunate pinch, but also fortunate if you are a Blizzards fan out there. Memlo with the sauce. Someone order some sauce, boys. Ooh, dinner's ready. Come get it.
Quick response there from Memlo. Just trying to keep his team in the game as he wants to make sure they get that 3-1 win in this series.
Oh man, that's a top shelf book.
Do you remember who scored the first goal from last game?
I do not. Do you?
No, I was trying to think because I mean, so far we've had both teams that scored the first goal win their match. Like first goal of the game wins the match, and in this game it was Blizzard's win.
Vipers scored first, I believe, last game, and then they answered really fast, like 8 seconds after. Blizzards scored.
So then Vipers won that. So 100% of the games, the team that scores first wins the matches. So if it keeps that trend, Blizzard wins this match.
Okay,
which could just be talking about momentum.
But the caster curse is also in effect, so technically, Vipers are going to win. Oh,
all right. You know what? You said it.
No, you said it.
By you saying it, does that mean that the
Fixon! Doesn't quite get it. Memo's going to try to get on the wall past Shamu. Shamu touches it forward. Fixon bumps Dread, which slows him down. Commentex tries to find another player. Memlo back pass over to Fixon. That was an interesting little 1-2 combo. Shamu's, like you said, so speedy. He's up again. Memlo touches it wide. Duke's got a shot on net. Good block from Fixon. Just throws himself into the ball. Another one pops from Dread. Memlo looking for the bump on Shamu. Doesn't quite find it. That would have been a really good bump and an opportunity for Commentex to follow up. Again, the ball's on the Vipers half a lot of the time this game.
Great bump on Duke there.
Commentex throws it up. It's over Memlo. Memlo's going to have to turn and try to catch. He doesn't quite get it. Duke goes off the wall. Shamu! Oh, bar down!
Goodness.
Oh, would have been beautiful.
Yeah, that would have, I would say, almost cemented their victory right there. I don't think that if Blizzard gets put down more than 2 goals, I don't think they come back from it at this point. Yeah,
that could have been the dagger. Memlo trying to redirect this in. Can't get the power that is needed for it. Dread is up. Commentex with the 50 in the air. Fixon's going to try to beat him with the ball, but he doesn't. Duke slows the ball down to lay it off. Memlo bangs it across over Shamu. Commentex! Oh, yeah, the upward open net. Ferguson doesn't quite get it either.
You know, all 3 Vipers are pushed up really far right now.
Oh, it's wide again. Fixon going to try to lay this back down. He can't. They've got time. Duke looking to put this in. This could be the dagger. 3-1, minute left.
Yeah, they're just trying to kill that comeback. I mean, Duke, Vipers just trying to say, or sorry, once again, Blizzard trying to say, don't call it a comeback. Blizzard Vipers aren't coming back from this one. The Blizzard's trying to keep this series at a 2-2, make sure there's no winner, just a tie.
Good win from Comentix. Back over. Memo's going to be there for the banger. He gets it. Quick response. Exactly what the Vipers need. 3-2 Blizzards.
Memlo just scoring all of the goals. I mean, the one game we saw his two teammates, Comentix and Fickerson, just scored, 3 and 4 goals respectively. And now Memlo wants to prove his worth to the team, show that he's more than just a defensive player, and make those plays on the offense here.
Yeah, Fickerson has been a little absent in Game 4. I wonder if it could be from the server switch, just getting to him. But he definitely popped off in Game 2 and played very well in Game 3. Comentix off the wall. Shamu looking for the double! This is a self-serve pass coming from Shamu.
Yeah, exactly.
Throws it up and beats Comentix to the ball, and Memo thought he had it too.
Yeah, it seemed to be a little bit of server lag for everybody there that Shamo did use to his advantage, resulting in that goal.
Memo with a big win on the kickoff. Shamu's on the wall trying to get it past Fickerson. Does he get a second touch? He does. Fickerson's off the wall. He's got Comentix in the middle. Duke's going to beat him to the ball. Good patience from Comentix. He's got Memlo to the side. Can't get it over to Memlo. Fickerson with a pretty decent clear. Comentix follows it up. Fickerson has time. Leaves it for Memlo. Oh, Comentix takes it from him.
And Fickerson is not making the plays that he needs to for his team. Like right there again, just misses the clear. Just like you said earlier, kind of absent in this game. He needed to show up for his team, but looks like Blizzards take this one. 2-2 series. It's great play all around, though. Great play all around.
Yeah, definitely a solid series.
Dude, so if I had to pick like an MVP from each team, I know Shamu was playing so great on offense, but I think Dread really was the greatest player there for the Blizzards, as he was getting the demos, he was getting the passes, while also like getting the saves. I mean, he had the four saves in that first game, 4 or 5 saves, sorry, in the first game, and he just played so well. And then Memlo really showing up these last 3 games for the Vipers, trying his hardest to keep him in it, but he just couldn't do it by himself last game.
Yeah, Dread definitely was a standout player for me, popping out defensively and having some really good passing going too. And Duke also played very well. I mean, I think hands down all teams played very well, but I think Vipers had a few players that were sleeping Game 4.
Yeah.
But overall, great job to all the players. Thanks for coming out and playing.
Yeah, I think that's definitely like what I expected coming into this match, seeing that they were the 1 and 2 in their conference. I expect to see a close match, and that's exactly what we got from both teams, fighting hard to keep their position in the conference.
Other than those 2-2, not much changes from our end from what we can see.
It just all comes down to the other teams that play tonight, see how they do in their matches.
Take it away, Art.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the casters tonight, Rumble and Cordorf. I'd also like to give a shout out to Cordell Walker and Chinchilla that have helped us with our stream graphics. We have a few links below the stream to our YouTube channel and our website where you can check the stats and standings for the league. We also have a link to our Discord for any new viewers. We'll try to have another stream this Sunday, but if not, Monday at 10:20 will be the next stream. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and good night.